Hi everyone. Okay, so I am quitting Instagram for 1 year. Let me tell you why and what's gonna happen from now on. Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. So today we are going to discuss my leaving Instagram. There are many reasons, but first, before we dive into the topic, I would like to welcome all the new subscribers that I recently got on the channel. I'm not sure where you came from, but thank you for being here. Thanks for joining my tiny small community, and I hope you will enjoy being with us, or with me rather. And if you have any questions or if you want to get in touch, you have the comments. You have my link in the description as well. So feel free to reach out. And again, welcome. Okay, so now that we're all here, let's dive into why I'm leaving Instagram. So we're going to divide this video into two parts. So the first part is going to be me diving into the reasons why I left Instagram. And the second part will be what's next? What am I going to do instead of Instagram? What's gonna happen? Okay, so for those of you who are just joining, I did a video back in December where I was telling that I would be leaving Instagram as soon as I get to Sweden. So I got to Sweden the first time in January, and if you haven't seen the videos, go check it out. I have the playlist down below, and in the card over here, if I didn't forget, you have the playlist to watch what happened. So something happened that made me go back to France for a few months, so I kept Instagram. It was okay. But now I'm here, I'm in Sweden, and about a week ago I deleted the app from my phone, so I won't be on Instagram, on this Instagram, Adele Williams. I'll put it here just in case you want to check it out. First, because there are a couple reasons why that I'm going to get into in a minute. And second, because it's also a bit of an experiment. I want to see what it's like to market and to experiment life without social media. So I am keeping my personal Facebook because I know people from all over the world and I just moved to a different country, so having Facebook can be an asset that I cannot overlook. And I'm not on Facebook that much, so it's not really draining me in any way. So I kept Facebook, but I only had Facebook and Instagram. I don't have Snapchat, I don't have Twitter, none of that crap, because I like to separate my business as an online jewelry designer and as an author, because I was an author before being a jewel designer, so I just like to separate the two. Anyway, let's dive into the reasons why I do not really like Instagram and why I left Instagram. So here is the first reason. I think it's probably one of the main reasons why I'm leaving Instagram. It's because it's actually making me feel bad. So even though I like a little bit of the creative side to it, and I'm someone that really loves sharing. I love sharing my life, I love sharing what I love, and this is why I have this channel, ultimately. But the truth is, Instagram was making me feel bad. It was making me feel unloved, to be honest, because the game of Instagram is to get engagement. And I got on Instagram to get engagement, to grow community, and it did not work at all. Like there was no matter how hard I tried, no matter which technique and no matter which route I would take, it was always a one-way street. And this is what was making me feel bad and unloved. It's because I was giving and giving and giving, but there was no actual back and forth. So it was like having a one-way street relationship with someone. And when you are in a one-way street relationship with someone, you usually leave that relationship. And if you are in a relationship like this, well, because you're with a human being, you could probably try to talk it out before you part. But with Instagram, I've discussed many times, I've tried different techniques. I tried many things. It wasn't working for me. It wasn't working for my business. It wasn't working for my well-being. So it was time to leave. Second reason, it's not worth the time and the money you could put into it, in my opinion. I mean, it's not worth the work because, as I was saying, I was putting a lot of work into what I was doing at some point, and it just goes out into thin air, and it feels like sometimes you need a PhD to make that work, And sometimes it feels like you don't, because some people just randomly happen to work on Instagram. But the truth is, you don't really get... I feel like on Instagram it's more about vampirism. It's just people coming in, watching, leaving, that's it. So to me it's not worth all the work, and it's not worth the money I could put into it. For example, at some point I was subscribing to Canva Pro to have me do, create nice stories and some posts and everything. But again, the result I got were none. I didn't get that many results, and I think it was just everything that I was doing and sharing felt like I was just giving it away to the void, and that was it. And then for the third reason, actually this one is very important to me as well, is that as you work on Instagram and as you try to get to grow your community and everything, it means that you have to play by the algorithm rules. And I do not agree with those rules. I actually shared a story about this, and I have it in a highlight, I believe, on my Instagram account that is still active. I'm just not on there. It is designed to keep you on the app as much as possible, to keep investors investing in the app and to make money. So the way this works, it's just designed to make the people of Instagram rich. It's not really designed to really, at the end of the day, really help your well-being. I think it's just very draining, and there can be some good things about Instagram. I know, I've experienced them, but I think they're really outweighed by the negative, unfortunately. So the algorithm for me just doesn't align with my ethic, and it didn't work for me anyway. I don't want to waste people's time on social. I was trying to provide added value, but it's difficult to stand out in the Instagram pool. And especially when you don't really want to play the algorithm. And even if you do, which I tried for a time, like putting on the right hashtags, doing the researches, following some trends, you just get lost in the sea of posts and people and opinion. It just get lost, basically. And I just feel like I was wasting a lot of my time and energy into it without getting anything back, like literally almost nothing. So I am a people person, I am a generous person, but I'm not an idiot. So when I started to notice that it was impacting my well-being, my mental health, and that I was getting nothing for it even, I was like, okay, I'm out. I'm not going to stay into this type of abusive relationship, even though, yes, some of you who are watching this video, Instagram is working for you, and that's good. It's just that for me it wasn't working for all the reasons I've been mentioning so far. And then the fourth reason is that I've noticed it really lowered my attention span. Especially, I wasn't really into Reels up until last October, when I had my burnout and I wasn't doing much. I was just processing life on the couch, and then I got into the Reels and just scrolling. And yes, you can grab some nice stuff, but it just overfeeds you. Instagram overfeeds you. It gives you more than you can actually chew and digest and integrate. So yeah, it wasn't, I didn't want my attention span to lower. I mean, I want to stay smart, and I think part of being smart is having attention working, and it really lowers my attention span. So what I've been doing to counteract, to just deal with the aftermath, was picking up reading again. So I'm reading every morning, just a few lines, and sometimes at night, to get me back into this different types of interaction with words, written words, and just, instead of images, going for words. And I'm a big bookworm. I love books anyway, so to me it's not much of an effort. It's just implementing books a bit more into my daily routine, to replace Instagram as well, which is totally two different words. And I feel like when I read, I breathe a lot more. I feel like I'm oxygenized? Whatever. Whereas on Instagram, I felt it was just sucking the air out of my brain and out of my system. So that was another reason why I had to leave Instagram and try to leave Instagram for a year. And then the fifth reason is that I simply do not really have the time to put in all the work, especially to get nothing in return. So some of you may know I have an online jewelry shop, which means maintaining the website. There is an Instagram as well, but this one is going to be handled very soon by a marketing intern that I have hired. Not hired because she's an intern, so I don't pay her for this amount of time. So she will be with me for a couple of months, and she will be helping me with marketing and communications, and she will be handling the Instagram for my online jewelry shop. But that's another topic. But my personal Instagram, still active. I just won't be on it. I deleted the app. And so where was I? See, when I was talking about attention spans, this is what just happened. So I don't have time. Yes, okay. Thanks for my little notes. So I have my online jewelry shop with the website, with the Instagram, even though I haven't been on it in a few months. Then I have my author hat. So I have the website for this, and I had my Instagram. This is the one that I let go for now. Plus, I have my real life where I need to, I have a real job. I mean, this takes time as well because I'm not earning money out of my businesses yet. So I still need a day-to-day job. So this takes time and energy. And then being human also takes time and energy. So if you want to have a private life, I need to cut my losses. And as I was mentioning into a previous video back in December, you can link in the description or in the card here. I think it's about, it's also a strategic approach, is that I need to recenter and focus on what I can actually do to grow my business. And I was a little bit too, I was spreading across too many platforms. So I had to make choices, and since my well-being was impacted by this specific platform, I decided to let go of this one. Okay, so now that we dove into the reasons why I left Instagram, what's next? So there will be the Patreon that is already here. It's already been active for at least a solid year. There's already a lot of content in it that you can go and have a look at. I might modify the tiers at some stage as well. I'll be more present on the Patreon for sure. And also, as mentioned into a previous vlog, I saw Wandruna in Dublin, and I've edited a non-edited version of the video so you guys could have a full version. So it's not the whole content, it's just I couldn't put all the videos I took into the vlog, otherwise it would just be too long and it wouldn't be a vlog, it would just be a video of a concert. So I've assembled all the clips I took from this concert, and you have free access to it on my Patreon. So if you're curious to see what the concert of Wandruna was like in Dublin on Vicar Street, go check it out. You have the link in the description, and trust me, you do, because they are the best bands. And we had a little speech at the end, and it was so nice. There was a best group, best atmosphere, and their music is also so healing. Anyway, go check it out. And then we move on to the last bit I've been trying to set up for months, which is a newsletter. So this newsletter is still in the works because so many things happen in my life, as you could see in the previous videos. And this newsletter will be ready before the end of spring. So make sure to subscribe, and to do so you have the link in bio, and you can also, no, not the link in bio, link in description, and you can also just head over to my website and subscribe there. Simple. You already all know how to do this, I'm sure. And that's it, that's what's next. I will definitely do a video to really introduce you to the Patreon and the newsletter. But for now, that is it. I leave you be. Thanks for watching this video, and remember to leave a thumbs up, the little blue thumbs. Hit the bell to know when I'm issuing videos, and maybe the share button to share my videos, and the subscribe button. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, what are you doing? YouTube is all about subscribing videos. So go watch a couple of my videos, and if you enjoy those, come back and subscribe. Or subscribe under the video. Anyway, take care everyone, and I see you in the next video. Bye!